So I'm like, I have no contact with Diddy once the contract is signed. Does not hit me up. I go to the Pacquiao and Floyd fight. My homies with me. They like, Diddy having a party. Don't y'all got a show together? Let's get up. I'm like, I don't know this like that, you know. And I'm mad at this Diddy. Man, Diddy, man, this don't never hit me up. Never, mind you. Thank God. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
You have anger issues, CP.
You know this. My size, we all have some. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. See, if I was his size, I'd be the most friendly in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Look at this nigga. This size is like, bro, let me meet me my whole life. And I had to get up on some to like, yo, that nigga, he ain't the one.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's always been a thing. Then it started being funny without fear, which is how you start roasting. You know what I'm saying? You start being like, fuck you. And then it become like, this crazy.
Yeah.
Then it, you know what I'm saying?
Got no water.
I get
Appreciate
water, it. Y'all take a water.
Appreciate it.
This nigga, I saw you was in martial arts. I know that because I was in martial arts too, and I was in Detroit trying to. I was getting callbacks for Rush Hour, and you got it. Then I saw this me up about you. I saw you run.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can't run as fast as this.
You got a real athlete.
I'm like, this can run.
Oh yeah. I'm from Florida now.
Yeah, this from Florida.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Okay, yeah, them down there chasing chickens and all kind of shit.
Hey man.
Football.
All my cousins from the country, bro. We
Play ball?
not. I played a little bit, but I wasn't like on the team in high school. I played like recreational ball team and shit like that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, I used to fight too, bro. That's why what pissed is off about me is that I check it. I don't get how big he is. I'm like, you just got to beat my ass, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And you start realizing like most people don't even want to really go there because like little niggas will kill you, dog.
Right.
Like, cause
We got to.
Yeah, you ain't finna paralyze me.
Right. Caught that with one hand.
Come on, man.
Okay, see that?
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Big ass eyes. You feel me?
Yeah, I told somebody, a comedian got mad at me because I told a joke because we had got into it at one time at an open mic or whatever. But I was working on a joke. He thought I was talking about him on the low, and I really wasn't. But I was like, yo, I'm so little. If I lose, I have to kill you.
Right.
Like there's like if I lose, you have to kill me. Because I'm coming back, bro. That's just in my nature. Like you're going to have to kill me.
And so I realized.
Welcome to Killing It. I'm your host, Justin Hires.
London Brown. BT Kingsley.
And we got the one and only CP in the
Yeah. One of the best doing it, man. And
a friendly guy, man. A very friendly guy. City in Detroit, right?
We murdered. Allegedly. I haven't murdered anybody yet. Go for it. What you were saying though? My bad.
Nah, man. It's just like God knew what he was doing, man. Like I got a very aggressive personality, and if I was bigger, I don't know how that would bowl. Just where I'm from, how niggas threw their weight around, and I used to always see that. Like, man, I wish I was, you know what I'm saying, just mushing, and you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to start the interview like that, man, because you know what I'm saying. We on some whole other.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It's killing, man. There's some real talk right here. I mean, sometimes, man, I just been doing my research, and they be like, man, you just got to be authentic in these podcasts and putting your brand out there. And I mean, sometimes, my homeboy reminded me one time I had to roast somebody online because I'm not big on roasting because I fight somebody, so that's why I don't roast.
Yeah.
But my homeboy told me, he said sometimes you gotta let us know. Like sometimes I remember about Rush Hour, a dude did a TikTok clowning the Rush Hour TV series. He's like, y'all know they made a Rush Hour TV series? And I'm like, I will squash you with my wallet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, are you crazy? I'm like, you've never had a show to even get canceled. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So anyways, I went in on him about because I wasn't gonna do it. But he was an Instagram dude. He had a lot of followers. I roasted him so bad, he slid in my DMs and apologized and took his video down.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? When you roast us online, they will be like, hey, man, I'm a fan, bro.
Right.
I'm like, well, stop talking shit. Right. Like, dog, that ain't how we did fans. Imagine you go to the circus like, you elephant? I'm a fan. Like, you don't do that.
Get trampled on. Man, so talk about, I do want to talk about that though. First of all, you writing on Diarra from Detroit. Diarra from Detroit. I said it wrong again. How to Die Alone, host a Hot Mic, LOL's Hot Mic that Kevin Hart produces. You killing it, bro. You getting in. The Hospital. I just wanted to list off some of his credits.
It's a lot.
But I did want to backtrack with the roasting. You said it was because you were small. Do you remember the first time you really started roasting somebody? But you can also just talk about the genesis of you just being a roaster in general.
Yeah, man. I remember, I think I had to be like my cousin. I got a cousin. We the same age, but it's like double my size. Right? And so like he was always kind of like heavier, like, you know what I'm saying? Now he not fat. Like LeBron now.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But he was fat when we was kids. He was an easy target to kind of roast him around people. And I loved it to death, but I was addicted to the feeling of being the center of attention. And so I remember we was kids, and my granddad had this big ass van. We had TVs in the back of the van. We used to take our family trips in the van. And so we got cousins from out of town who we don't really see like that. You know, they girls and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm roasting. We roasting. A Burger King commercial come on TV. Look, this bite the TV. Everybody just laughing. Get to the water park. This nigga say, anybody at you for a second? I'm like, what up? Boom! Hit me in the stomach. I'm like, what the nigga? You're a Christian. You hit me like this for? Right. And so this had like a vendetta against. I remember when like we was like 11. When we got 16, we got alone again. And I want to fight. And I'm like, why do you want to fight me? And I'm like, oh, but he's like, cause all you do is talk. And I'm like, damn, I gotta fight this. Nobody here. We in a hotel room. Nobody here. I'm talking about we scrapping this, stomping. I'm like rolling under the bed, like, oh, like I had exhausted the way that I could fight this.
Right. You tried.
I was
everything.
like, bro, I tried everything. This is a bear. You know what I'm saying? And so,
bit him, tickled him,
man. Chew this Jordan, not my James. But I just remember like that not stopping me. That like getting stomped, being like, this mad as hell. It's just like I just remember being like, man, nothing, even getting beat down, is better than the feeling of this mental game that we do, where it's like I have to come up with the best joke to be able to. And it's like a sickness. It's like, oh, I have to do it. And so when I started doing comedy, fast forward, that was my whole bit. I would come out on stage and roast the audience, right? And so I'm in Detroit. That's when I started having to carry pistols, because it was like, yo, oh, we'll see you outside. I was destroying niggas meanly.
Right.
I was meanly, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this fat bitch. What you doing there? You know what I'm saying? Like, destroying. And so it was a comedian named Foolish from Detroit who was like, what are you doing? Like, bro, you're not the headliner. You're ruining the show. It's a big ruckus because of you. And then to come back out, it's like, bro, stop, man. Get some material, or else stop calling yourself a comic. And so I kind of took that to heart. He the first to put me on stage. So I'm like, damn, all right. So I started really focusing on my material and got really good at material and kind of left roasting behind. But I realized that when I get into these new arenas, roasting has always been like a way that I established my dominance. So when I got out to LA, people like Billy Sorrells and all these guys is outside roasting, and I'm like, hey, nah. Hey, man,
like a fiend?
Yeah, I was like, hey, man, let me get one of them roasts, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I fell right into it. And then they was like, man, you got to come do Roast Me, man. You good at doing Roast Me. And so, I went to Roast Me, and that rebirthed the roasting in me. And I see young cat. It's a young cat named DeHerm.
Absolutely.
And so I see him going down that same path, and I feel like at the end of Paid in Full when Ace was just watching and he watching how these young, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember like just looking at this nigga like, man, that's how I started. It's just coming out here, nobody know me, and roasting to the point where they, you know, and I think that, man, just hurting, honestly, you know, like, you know, just, you know, being at the crib, man, single mom, the pressure. When you ain't got your dad there to be like, leave that boy alone, and you just at the mercy of a woman, attitude and PMS and my motherfucking dishes, and it's just like being the only child. When I got around other kids, I just wanted to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? And I had to realize, like, man, dog, like, I'm really mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm really being mean. And, you know, you ran into a couple niggas who don't play that. Like, when I got into martial arts, to whoop a specific nigga's ass. Like, literally, I told my dad, nigga, whoop the nigga. I'm like, no, I can't whoop this nigga.
Right.
Like, I cannot. I was like 13. I'm like, dog, like, I'm watching this nigga, and I know this nigga stronger than me. Like, I saw the nigga take this fat bitch and do her like this, and I'm like, nigga, I weigh a third of what this bitch weighs. You know what I'm saying? And so I started training. And I was 8th grade. I trained the whole 8th grade, the whole summer, and then we went to 9th grade.
What you studied?
Just karate,
got you,
like
karate.
taekwondo type shit.
Got you.
And so, you know,
you said 9th grade. That's
right.
where you was.
Yeah. So 9th grade. By the time I started in 8th grade. By the time I got to 9th grade, I probably was like a purple belt. And once you get past yellow belt, your nuts drop. You feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your kicks is up here. Yeah. You're like, I wish a motherfucker would. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, ran into that nigga, beat his ass, and then quit karate. Like, all right, cool, I did it. Right. We ain't gotta waste a little tuition no more. You know what I'm saying? And got the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man, like, just growing up in these urban environments, man, where, you know, you at the bus stop fighting for your life. Yeah. And ain't nobody finna break it up, ain't nobody finna, and you gotta get an edge, even if that's a mental edge. Even if it's to embarrass a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if it's to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I look back and it's like, man, I might be slightly a crash out. And I had to like monitor that, like, oh shit. I went to a new school, 10th grade, 'cause I got kicked out of 9th grade. New school in 10th grade. And it was a punishment to go to this school. Because it was like a hood school.
It was that school, yeah.
Because I come from like schools for the gifted, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to this hood high school. My mom like, they gonna get your ass together in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I remember I had a little S-curl, and I fell asleep in Spanish. And I woke up, and this big ass nigga had put a comb in my head. Like, comb that shit. And I looked at this nigga, and I was like, all right, bet. I went to the store. You know how you go to the store, like a smoke shop, and they sell knives. You could just get you a pocket knife. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to. I was like, yeah, let me get the big one, the real big one, the Tomb Raider bitch. You know what I'm saying? Tomb Raider. And I never forget my homeboy Kurt. It's Fat Kurt, that's what we call him. And I told him, like, he's like, nigga, he was friends with the nigga. He's like, nigga, you can't kill the nigga, bro. He just fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And he brought me to the nigga like, man, you know the nigga finna stab your ass? Listen, man, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And we end up being cool. And, you know, and that was kind of like, it's just like, man, it's, you know, the whole world perceives black men as big and strong. So if you happen to be a black man that's not big and strong, there's a certain anger that you carry because the world gonna give it to you anyway. Right. The world gonna, you know, cross the street, lock their door, all that shit anyway, even when you're not a tall ass nigga. So now it's like, what's wrong with y'all? You know what I'm saying? And it's like an anger involved in that, bro. And so this situation just, it taught me that, man, I might not be as healed as I wanna be. And now I got so much to lose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got so much to lose that it's like, I need to start smiling more. I need to start having more fun. I need to start like really, really, because nigga, I just be, you know what I'm saying? Listen, the little music I listen to and shit, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with me? You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like you do have an inner voice. And what does it say mostly to you?
Man, bro, you lucky to be where you at. And I don't even like that because I'm not lucky to be where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, you know, I think about my family, man, and the way that they laughed at a nigga when I said I wanted to do comedy. Not understanding that I didn't just want to do it. I wanted to be one of the best.
Laugh at like laughed at as
Like,
that's
who
a
does this
silly idea?
nigga think he is? Like, nigga, you gonna do what? You went to college, nigga. Oh my God. Da, da, da. Your cousin work at Home Depot. You need to do that. You need to go get you a job and a family. And, you know what I'm saying?
Good,
Right.
yeah.
And so I think that what's interesting is that when your family does that, it pushes you into these situations where you at the point of no return. Right? It's like, I can't go back home. So I gotta make it. I have to. And so then it starts to play on your psyche. I don't have no support system. So I gotta make sure that, you know, I gotta beat these niggas. Like I stay up and I'm watching it. This nigga better than me? No. And it's like that. And so it is, my inner voice is very competitive and very like, you ain't shit yet. You lucky that you know what I'm saying? And that's interesting, bro, 'cause I'm really trying to defeat that.
The roast me thing is the roasting thing is so interesting because in my brain roast me's happening, it's like this hot thing, and then I remember once you're in, and very quickly is, you know, one of the big dogs has just entered the room, and it's like especially because Patrick Cloud.
Thank
Shout
you.
out to Pat Cloud.
He be just doing first names. We like Patrick who?
Ewing, nigga.
right.
Pat Cloud, we had a conversation with him, and he was saying that, you know, it took a while to get the legs under it, but once that had happened, it was hard to kind of take people's seat, and it was kind of identifiable who was who and what was what. So to see your acceleration in that space was like, oh, like you were. Okay, there go LeBron and there go Kyrie, and who's this guy? Steph Curry? Like it's like he just entered the room. He's like, you know what I'm saying? It was beautiful to see. You and Craig specifically, I can't figure out how y'all brains work. Like somebody roasting, you see some shoes, you see this. I get that aspect because I'm not a roaster per se. I'm an observer and accelerator. So like, sometimes my roast is positive. Be like, nigga, why you gonna be roasting? It's like, cause I don't be roasting. It's like, you be roasting crowds. Like, I don't. I just told this nigga he looked like he has a 401k. That's not a roast, nigga. He looks like he's doing good in life.
Right.
So I was like, but when I see y'all, the way that y'all tinker, it's like how I want to know how it works for material, but specifically for roasting, is it different? Do you feel like they're two different gears?
I think that, you know, my whole comedy style is imagination.
Yeah.
Right? It's all just made up, reality adjacent kind of things, right? And I feel like Craig has that same shuffle. He told a nigga he chipped his tooth licking the crosswalk button, right? Now, chipping your tooth is fucked up, right? Chipping it, licking anything is crazy, right?
Yeah.
But chipping it, licking a crosswalk button is so specific. And you can really chip your tooth on a crosswalk. Every time I look at a crosswalk, I be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you have to,
Oh man.
you have to disassociate. I think that one of the things is that I was very careful with how I roasted on Roast Me, because these are like good guys. These like my friends. These niggas weren't trying to hurt me and wasn't trying to. And so it turned into fun. I remember I told Ronnie Jordan, that nigga walk into Burger King and say, "Give me another one, I'ma kill myself." You understand that? Like, it's all my fat jokes are friendly style. I told Doughboy, he's so fat, or no, David Lucas, he's so fat. If you talk about the nigga behind his back, by the time you turn around, you don't even feel that way no more. Like, nigga, that was last year, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to roast within the parameters of keeping it creative and not making it mean. I think allowed me to open my brain up to like the friendly roast, right? You look at like the white style of roasting, which is the roast battle. They are roasting like almost like the way they roast, another nigga would be like, "Yo, you trying to end my career, bitch ass nigga?" You know what I'm saying? Like they roast like, "Hey nigga, let me tell you something." You be like, "Whoa," you know what I'm saying? Like, and so it's not that. It's more or less about this friendly style of jarring, and it's like a cartoon.
What's up, everybody? Appreciate you tuning in to Killin' It. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now.
I want to tag on that. Is there segregation in roasting? Because
No.
when they do those things,
It's not.
if they had you on those kind of things, oh my God.
Well, that's the thing, bro. So like they did have me on that.
Okay.
I was in an international roast competition that Jeff Ross did at JFL 2019.
Yes.
And the first round, they put me against Takara. And I'm like, why the fuck are y'all putting me against Takara? It's international. All the countries. Right? Y'all put me against a black woman who you know that I'm going to have to roast her weight and her stature and the jiggle and all of that, right?
Yeah.
And so...
And you fuck with her.
And I fuck with her.
Yeah.
And so what hurt my feelings was my homeboy Ryan Taylor came up to me and like, hey man, Takara's afraid to do this. And I know you know. And I'm like,
yeah, that don't feel
good. And so I remember I told Andrew Schultz, I said, look, I'm about to go get my puppet out of my room. I got a puppet, Reggie Bo. And I'm going to roast her with Reggie Bo. And maybe they'll like that. Maybe that'll be something. Cause I'm not about to do this to her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I low-key just got pissed off about that shit.
About
See,
what?
that is a racial thing. Why they had two black people roasting each other. Because in their mind, they thinking we only want one black person or whatever at the end of all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in front of a room full of French Canadians. Right? These is white French Canadians.
Put me against Ross, nigga.
Put me against Ross. Put me against, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, it was interesting because I didn't want to do it. I did it with Reggie Bo. They clowned me for it, right? Niggas talking shit to me, like, why would you do that dumbass shit? And I just remember being like, man, I had a decision to make. I didn't want to do that to her in front of these people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the way that they roast, they don't exclude us from it, but you need not fuck with that if you are a black roaster. Like, I don't want to see DeHerm roasting against, you know, these white boys because they're gonna say something that there's no reciprocal to nigger for them.
Right.
There is no white joke that's a black joke. Like, there is it's not even.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you go there, it's like, I'm gonna be infuriated. And once again, here we back in the hole. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
it's
crash
like,
out again.
And so it's just like, it's interesting because on one hand, you want to be able to let it roll off. And, you know, but it's like coming from a white man saying some shit that he know better than to ever say to you outside of that. I mean, yeah, it's not segregation, but you just need to stay your ass where the niggas.
Yeah,
roast.
but I mean, it should. I was just gonna say it shouldn't be. It's not a hard phone call to. We're doing the roast of blankety blank celebrity, and on this panel is ... and it's like to make you one of the ... It just makes sense.
But that's a different style of roasting too. So like when you roasting a celebrity, that lends more towards the roast me style of roasting.
Right.
When they're doing the roast battles, where that's like you kind of want to make sure, because they're going for the jugular. John's mom died last month. The reason why she died is because the fat bitch decided that, you know, and this is like, whoa.
Yeah. Right.
You would, like, Craig would never do that. I would never do that. And we the best over there. We wouldn't do that, right? And that's why, you know, people like David Lucas, who you know, I've always been like, man, I don't like what you're doing over there with Kill Tony and them, because I feel like it's slightly on the coon shit. But you gotta admire the fact that he can toe that line with them white boys over there, because I can't do it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's not to cut you off. I think it's one of those moments where, if we recall when Dave Chappelle was talking about when the laughs sound different, when they're laughing at you, and it gets when that energy is sometimes not even spoken, but we know black laughter, know like, that ain't coming from the same place I'm coming from. You on something? It gets weird in there.
It's just like if we were talking about the ability to sing, right? There's points in time where BET or award shows going on. It's like we need to bring the best singers on, and then they'll have singers that are these blankety blank stars or whatever, and then you'll see like Lettucey, who might not be this huge name, but you know her skill set is upper par. So it's like, I would feel like if you are a high level roaster, or you was having a high level roasting event, then you need to know who the high level roasters are that exist on this planet. Right. And to not have one of them, it always feel, I was like, oh, no, I don't believe it.
But I think that's why, too, what he was saying, which is, even if some of these guys did jump on some of those platforms, what are you going to match that's going to strike a chord deeper than saying call somebody a nigga in the middle of the joke? Like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, you know, white people's N-word is being called racist. If you say that's their N-word. But it can only work if they really feel that they're racist. So you know what I'm saying?
Or that they feel like they not.
Or they feel that they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's the only way to kind of combat that. I want to kind of switch up a little bit because you've been writing on these TV shows. Say it again, Diarra.
Diarra from Detroit.
And how to die alone. When you writing, first of all, how did you get into writing on these TV shows?
So, you know, people always ask me, how you become a writer? Somebody got to give you a chance, right? I think that nobody is a writer until they're a writer. And that's just how it goes. So, like, for us, being a comedian, every night we're auditioning for anything that people want to possibly put us in, right? And so, like, you know, being a comedian and having material makes people think, oh, that's a good way that you wrote that. Maybe you could write, or maybe you can lend that voice to my show. And so, like, when I first wrote on Detroiters, that was the first show I ever wrote on, was Detroiters.
Oh, with Tim Robinson.
Yeah.
Oh, he's killing
it,
boy.
Oh my God, Tim is going crazy. To the point where Tim is going so crazy that Detroiters has a resurgence because people want to find out everything that he's been in.
Yeah, I got to go back and rewatch Detroiters
it's
now.
Really, really, really funny. But some of the funniest shit I've ever done. But I come from an advertising background. I used to write commercials when I first graduated from undergrad. So that show is about that. And
That's
so like
Michigan State?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, Michigan State. So I ended up having a meeting with Tim and Sam. Like, look, this show is about advertising. I come from that world. I could lend some whatever, and I became like a small junior writer with them, right? And so it's me, Tim, Sam, Jason Sudeikis, Joe Kelly, Zach, we writing it in Lauren Michaels' office. So I'm like, holy shit! And the longer it went on, the stronger I became as far as being able to voice my opinion in that room. That was my first time really being around that kind of scenario. But it was such a funny ass room that it was like going to funny college, right? Like these niggas, Tim and Sam would just get up and start wrestling in the middle of fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? And so like from there, the success of Detroiters and the credit of my name being on there, then I started writing on Black Jesus. Then after Black Jesus, then I wrote on a couple of other shows before and I would sell pilots, my own little stuff that I would try to do. And I'm gonna tell comedians this too, real shit. You ever notice how most comedians be like 6, 7 pilots deep before they get their break? And you know why that is? Nobody tells us this. The most successful comedian actors are usually number 2 or 3 on the call sheet. We are usually the zanier one that the number 1 person is reacting to, right? So like there's always the Day to the Craig or the Smokey to the Craig, and so once Craig get his own show, it's hard to build a world around what they're supposed to be reacting towards. Right? So like a lot of comedians don't do well as number 1 on the call sheet unless you have a script that's zany enough to allow you to be that. And you know what I'm saying? So like you look at Martin was damn near reacting off of himself with his mom and Shanae and them. Then he had a cast of people around him that was good at one thing. Martin's show was built like a fucking basketball team.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? You got Tommy go sit in the corner and shoot the 3 for the, you know what I'm saying? Cole, you know what I'm saying? Like, Gina, Pam's coming in being the Draymond to the, and it's like, that's how you build it. A lot of comics don't do well as the number 1 on the call sheet because the way that we've been taught to build shows has not always been lending to the talents that we have. I'm gonna just say that.
That's a great pivot. You have always had this high IQ and understanding about the business. Let me tell it, pre you moving here. Because when I meet you, I feel like you're visiting in and out, but you're here for business. You're here to sell shows. You are packaging shows at the time. And I was figured, I was like.
But that's why, I'm gonna tell you why that is. And it's not no rocket science. When I left college and I started doing commercials, part of the process was pitching those commercials every week. And so pretty soon, I'm there for 30 months, right? 2.5 years exactly. Every Friday, we're pitching, whether I'm on the business side or the creative side, we're pitching. Pretty soon, pitching becomes nothing. So now, when I get to Hollywood, I realize that all these top writers, all these showrunners, all these actors, all these comedians are afraid to pitch the idea because that's the Super Bowl. You get in the room, and now what you gonna do? Now your idea, now you stuttering. Now you're not explaining it the best way you could, and that was my superpower, was my ability to pitch, because I have been doing it forever. So I go into the room, it's like, man, this is what it is, better than this is the concept, this is how much it costs, this is how we want it, and they like, who the fuck are you?
Right.
And so my first show, sold it in the room. Right. You know what I'm saying? Second show, sold it in the room. Third show, call me the next day. We're gonna do it, like, and it became a thing. So now they're starting to bring me on projects that need help with the pitch process. So now I'm starting to attach as a producer, because I can help you pitch. I had the magic touch at the time, because nobody knew who the fuck I was. And it was such a good kind of like juxtaposition of like this guy walking in with the jeans on to leaving being like, what's your number? What's your, you know what I'm saying? Because, and so that was our game that we would play. Me and my reps was like, they don't know you. Let's go in and fuck them up. Right? And so that's what we used to do. And so once you try to get your name for yourself, now that became my lure, right? Like I was selling a show every year until about 2018. Then I got my first holding deal with CBS. They only had 2 niggas on CBS, this nigga and Damon Wayans Jr. The only 2 niggas on CBS.
They kept Damon Wayans Jr. They got rid of my black ass. You get out of here, nigga.
Speedy Gonzalez over here. You know what I'm saying? And so
I was asking for too much money.
Man, look. I got my first holding deal. I did a pilot with a lady named Gloria Calderon Kelly. She's huge in the Latina X world. She's one of the top executive producers, Latina woman. She's killing it. But we did a pilot. The pilot didn't go, but I tested through the roof, right? And so they were like, who the fuck is this guy? Let's sign him. Let's do something. So in 2018, my first holding deal was essentially just me getting paid to sit at home, wait for them to call me. And I didn't like that. That was my first year not selling nothing, not doing nothing. I got a year older. I'm like, what the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? Like, the money is cool, but ain't nobody seeing me on nothing. My kids ain't being like, you know. And so
to your kids, you just a nigga sitting at home, right?
Exactly.
Daddy don't do
on the game again.
Right. Beating every PlayStation game, you know what I'm saying? And so
take your ass to work,
2019, Daddy. I hopped back in to just kind of like, you know, like start auditioning and stuff. 2020, the pandemic hit. Right? So now you're like, all right, cool. We at the crib. I started streaming. We started doing Zooming with the homies and all this kind of stuff, which birthed the hospital and birthed, you know, some of the things that Tahir and Kev and them got going on, just because we were able to like gain fanship just being at the crib. So I do an audition for Love Life. I get Love Life, and
I love that show, by the way.
Supposed to be 6 episodes. They ended up keeping me for 10, right? And that changed. I had never got that much money for doing, you know what I'm saying? They liked my hair. They liked, you know, just the nigga in me. You know what I'm saying? You know, Paul Feig is like, love what you're doing. Don't change a thing.
Right.
Can someone line him up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Can
someone give him a line? Sideburns with the C? And so, and after Love Life, that's how I got the attention of a Natasha Rothwell. And she's like, well, how can I work with him? They're like, well, he writes. And she's like, oh, okay. And so she brought me on as a producer and a writer on How to Die Alone. This is a huge writer's room, a corporate writer's room. This is a little different than Detroiters. We all, you know, this is like a corporate style. And, you know, it's just, How to Die Alone was a crazy success as far as accolades. It ended up getting canceled because of the whole DEI stuff and everything that was going on with the strike and all of that. But, I mean, it was huge for her and for a lot of us at that time. And so me and Diarra Kilpatrick went to middle school together.
Wow.
We went to a school called Bates Academy. It's a school for the gifted in Detroit. And she got voted most likely to be an actress. I got voted class clown.
Wow.
And so you look at us now. And so, like, she's always been a fan. She's like, man, when I get my show, I want you to work on my show. And season 1, I was doing How to Die Alone, so I couldn't do nothing. Like, couldn't go over there. When How to Die Alone got canceled, the first person that rang my phone was Diarra. I'm like, nigga, get your ass over here. We need you.
Okay, so I don't want to, sheesh. So I want to go back Love Life. I remember when I see it, and I'm watching it, and you said something profound that stuck with me. It's stuck with me every day to this day. I said, bro, how does it feel? Because this is one of the first things that I see that I'm like, oh, they're showing you in a very specific light. I could see you not like, you're not full CP, like the volume's not all the way up. You're just being an amazing actor. It's like, no, I'm lending to the story. I'm moving story forward. I am charismatic, and I'm doing my job at a high level. But this opens up a whole different world because it's like I'm not even leaning on funny. I'm just being really good here. And I remember hitting you, and I was like, bro, how does it feel? Because one, how many times did you break them? And two, how does it feel?
Every time.
And he was like, you said, it's crazy. You said, no, you said, you'll never get what you deserve in this business, but you'll never get the money you deserve. But if you stay at it, eventually you'll get reimbursed.
Yeah.
And you say, and I feel, it's like I've been here the whole time, but now they see me. He said, I don't know what it is about this project, but now everybody sees me. He was like, oh, who are you? It's like, bitch, I've been here the whole time. I'm going to tell you,
and I think Justin can speak to this too, and London can as well. You got to show them that you can play. We all a star. We all are a huge star. But you got to show them that you can play. You can play in the world that they create, right? Like, I don't have to write it to be able to play it. Like, I can fit the box that you need me to fit for this particular role. Like, sometimes we want to be so everything. You can't get everything out of every role. You can't get the shirt off, fucking Bad Boys One Moment, breathe. You can't get that on every role. So sometimes, like, you have to, and on Love Life, it's crazy because for the most part, I was in every episode 4 or 5 minutes, and that's it. But they was like, you made the episode. But the bottom line is that, like, that 4 or 5 minutes changed my quote. It changed, like, the respect that people have for me, and they paid me so much money. I had to ask them. I'm like, hey, what's up with all this money?
That's a real thing.
And Paul Feig and Danny Magnetti was like, we want to make a lot of money. And so everybody who associated with us needs to make a lot of money. Like, we need to, we on purpose, we paid you that. And I'm like, man.
You sure? Because I'm finna cash it.
I'm finna go to the Gucci store. When I get back, I'm gonna want another one of these checks. Because I'm gonna need it. But, I mean, it was like, basically, like, I saw the other side of everybody's not hating on you. It's just not your turn all the time.
Right.
We are all popcorn seeds in the pan with the butter on the heat. Now, if you finagle your way out this pan, you ain't gonna never pop. Right? And you might not be the first kernel to pop. But seeing another kernel pop right next to you, and I know this kernel. It's most one of my best kernels. Pop, damn! You know what I'm saying? It's like that should make you feel like, oh, let me relax and let me simmer up for my pop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you feel me? But instead, niggas see that and want to move they seat. I'm gonna sit where he said. It's like there's a panic involved that we have to overcome because it don't even serve you. It don't serve you to panic. There's nothing in it. You're gonna get everything back. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they reimbursed me. They wasn't paying me all of that money to do that season. They was paying me all that money for the last 10 years that it took for me to be this good. You know what I'm saying? And you get it all back. You know what I'm saying? That's the dopest part about it. You get it all back.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Like, and so now, of course, you get more money, then you get more bills. Then you get more bills, and then everything level out.
It sure does.
You know what I'm saying?
Taxes and everything.
Yes.
Inexpensive.
Yeah.
They will get you.
Because now you are rich broke. Right now you're a new kind of bro. You look amazing, right? You got about 11,000 in your bank account. That's great for earlier you, but now you're like, 11? You know what I'm saying? And if I buy a burrito, it's gonna be 10,900. You know what I'm saying? Like 73. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's, you know, and so it's just like,
That's hilarious. It is.
that's really how it go.
Facts, bro.
And so I just think that, man, you gotta relax. You have to relax.
I wanted to ask about your you had anything about
No, go ahead, because I got something to go ahead.
I wanted to ask about
I got more time too. So you know.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay, cool. Your comedy special that you put out Sunday after 6. I watched it.
I did.
yesterday.
Dope, man, dope.
What'd you think about it?
Good job. That was good.
Thank you, man.
I mean, I had heard some of those jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
but it was good.
You seen me working it out.
Yeah, I
right?
seen you working it out, but it was good, and I laughed. You know,
Thank you,
because
man.
sometimes you watch people's specials and you like, I get it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
no. But I did want to ask. Originally, it came out on a different platform, and now it's over on Amazon. What went behind that decision?
So the original distribution platform was called Veeps, right? And so we shot it independently, and we just tried to find somebody to sell it to. At the time, you know, I went Netflix, Hulu, and a couple other places, and they were just like, respectfully, CP, is this not your time? When it's your time, we're gonna call you. And I'm like, oh, bet. Okay, that makes sense. Like, I'm not, no hard feelings.
Unless you're white, and then we'll call you immediately. Right. You're not prepared yet.
If you're white, we'll text you.
Yeah, exactly. They be having some trash ass comedians sometimes. So, but anyways,
guess what though? It's their time, and here's what I mean by it's your time. Not your time to blow up. It's your time to be seen. And the people determine whether or not you're gonna blow up. A lot of these white motherfuckers, these whack niggas get these specials. That's it. That's it. You're watching a nigga's period on his sentence.
Right.
For us, we always thinking like, this is my first special. Nigga, a lot of times, these motherfuckers, it be their last special.
Their first,
you know what I'm saying? Grand opening, grand closing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, for them to tell me that, and these are people who were fans of CP, it's like, respectfully, CP, it's not your time. We can't take this up the ladder and have motherfuckers being like, who? Because everybody trying to justify their job. These niggas got jobs. You're not talking to Hulu. You're not talking to Net. You're talking to the nigga who worked for the nigga who worked for the nigga who worked for the nigga who trying to keep his job by bringing the hottest shit over there. And it doesn't need to have a who is this guy in it. It doesn't. And so Veeps was like, look, I shot the special with 800 Pound Gorilla. Veeps has a relationship with them. They know them or whatever. They do a lot of stuff together. And so it was, you know, they were like, yeah, we'll try it on our platform. And after 60 days, we will take it through our channels to Amazon and if the planes want to fuck with it, which they did.
That's where I saw it.
It's on United Airlines right now.
Oh, dope.
And then it's also on Apple for purchase. But and it just hit Amazon for free, which is, you know, I like that. I like it to just live somewhere where people can just go watch it. But yeah, like it was Veeps. And Veeps was the platform that gives you an opportunity with taking a percentage to get paid per stream. And that was cool. I got a little check for that. And then, but it's hard to get your audience to go to a platform that they're not familiar with. It's hard to get them to go over there and be like, all right, so we gonna fuck with you over here. They don't, it just doesn't translate like that. A lot of times it's like, I gotta do what? It's a paywall. It's a da-da-da. Nigga, you know.
We'll wait till it's on Tubi.
Yeah. I remember Kev was talking about how to get the followers over to some of these different other platforms. They're just not accustomed to it. Let me ask you this: with a lot of stuff you got going on, it's always good to have some. I have a couple questions, but one is, how does it feel going back home? Has your buzz from your family and friends, have they caught up? Have they caught up to them out there, or?
Yeah, man. Yeah, they have, and you know, it's interesting, bro, because I wanted them to be a part of the whole process the whole time. So I would go home and tell them like, "Hey, I just got to deal with so and so," and they like, "Oh, okay." But then when they friends at work is sending them a video that they think is funny, not knowing that it's their nephew or their cousin or their uncle, then it's like, my coworker sent me this, and now it's like, yeah, but now I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, now I have everything I ever wanted, and all I wanted was for y'all to be like, we did it. But it wasn't that. It was all, you shouldn't do this, and this is, and it's like, I think that, honestly, that ruins it. Because, I mean, let me ask you a question. All of y'all. How many motherfuckers in your family love their job? How many motherfuckers in your family feel like they are getting as much money as they deserve based on the kind of person that they are or how intelligent they are? It's very few, right?
That's real.
And so if I find something that I love and I'm willing to work hard enough in it to at least try to get what I deserve, why is that not celebrated?
Right.
Right? Because you don't even get paid what you think you deserve at your job.
Right.
And there's nothing you can do about it. And you're not in the conversation to be the best bus driver, the best CVS worker, the best Home Depot worker. You're not in the conversation to be the best accountant, the best whatever in the world. You're not in that conversation. Right? So why are you doubting anything that anybody does?
Right.
Especially a family member. Right? And so it's like some of my favorite cousins, you know, they play football. whole family at their games as if they were gonna make it to the NFL. Because they could see that. I get to my show and I don't know anybody there. And after a while, I started to like it that way. I liked it for strangers. I like to get the recognition from motherfuckers who, I love an away game. That started to be my thing. Like, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go out and create this support system that I want. And so, you know, it's like too late for me to get around my family and enjoy this with them. I literally have learned how to turn that part of myself off when I go home. And I'm just Chris, and they ask me about it, and I be like, oh, yeah, I mean, you know, yeah. Do you know so-and-so? Yeah. What? You know? It's like, yeah. It's like, it's not as fun as you would think, because honestly, this is not a respected medium or craft until you Kev, Mike, you know, Cat, until you're that. But by the time you that, you look at like Tracy Morgan, that nigga be like, he don't fuck with his parents. A lot of people just don't, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, nigga, like, why are you clowning some shit that somebody want to do?
And it's to not understand the spectrum, to not understand, no, today I am one of the best to ever do it. Like today, you are one of the best to ever have done comedy. We've all seen everybody do comedy.
Yeah,
we've seen it like our legends and I'm saying us sitting in this room and our peers, and we know who's who and what we could see what's happening. So if you change the time period, scroll this back, and it's the early 90s, 80s when the boom is happening. Our talent ain't subpar to nobody
at all.
At all.
And we're competing with a lot more of a less interested crowd, because there's a lot more at their fingertips as it pertains to entertainment and their attention.
Right.
Like, we're competing with them not having to worry about, like, they had to come to the comedy club to see a good ass time, and you ain't gotta do that no more.
You gotta do nothing.
You can get online, and it's some funny nigga in Texas who just never did comedy, but just know how to say it, and it's like, oh, I'm laughing. We're competing with that, keeping the medium alive. They were a part of the birth and the boom. We're a part of the beep, the life support of it. It's a whole different struggle that we have to do.
Let me ask you this, how would your 10-year-old self like view your life now?
That nigga would be so geeked. That nigga would be so geeked, man. Like, you know, just because we doing it. We doing exactly, you know, we're just using our imagination, bro. We just being a fucking crazy, zany ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, bro, he is absolutely, we got all the games, we got all the Jordans, we got all, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, yes, we did it, little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I want to know, how did the LOL, the hot mic, coming to you? Like, how were you approached about that?
So, we had a comedy show called Two Funny Tuesdays. I know y'all all have done Two Funny Tuesdays. Yeah. And so it was just something that was kind of on our own. Like I had done Crack 'em Up, and when I started to see what we're doing Crack 'em Up was that the door guy would tell me, like, man, these folks here to see you. They coming and saying, we here for the CP show. Like, no, it's called Crack 'em Up. And so I'm like, oh. And I'm getting, like, you know, Nichelle, shout out to Nichelle. Like,
shout out to Nichelle.
$50 a week, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I spend $26 to park in the fucking structure next door, you know what I'm saying? And so I had to realize, like, dog, like, let me try to get my own show in LA and build up the lure with me. And so I did that along with my team. Shout out to Ryan and Ronnie and Brian.
Ricky and Mike.
Right, you know what I'm saying? That's
Bobby.
Hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to New Edition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But no, and it just started to get popular because my homeboy, Ryan, y'all know light-skinned Ryan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, from Canada. His wife, Sydney, works with the NBA. And works with a lot of players. So it'd be like we doing our show, Kay Cunningham, Paul Pierce, Sadiq Bey. You know, all these guys are coming to the shows, and it's starting to get hot. Now they bring in the women, right? So now it's, you know, hot ass model chicks, and you got Keke Palmer over there who's friends with Ronnie's wife, and it started to just get popular, and they would invite their friends. And so what happened was, one of the executives from LOL, I did a podcast with Amanda Seals. Like, I did one of her episodes, and that was over on LOL at the time. And so he came to the show. He's like, man, I like this, man. You ever thought about doing something on the radio? I'm like, man, shut up, man, whatever. He's like, no, I'm serious. We're looking for a comedy show. We don't want it to be affiliated with nothing. We don't want to do a D-Rays or a Chocolate Sundays or, you know, whatever. We want to just do something that's unique to a voice that we like. And they wasn't bullshitting. They came through and, you know, got it approved. And so for the first time I had a conversation with Kev about it was at Heartbeat Weekend in Vegas. And we did it up there, and Kev and Nico came to the show, and they was fucking with it. And he was like, yeah, man, I'm glad we doing this. I met the whole Heartbeat staff and just, you know, grateful for the relationship and just trying to stay professional. Just like, yeah, let me just keep killing it, keep putting my head down and just keep doing it. And it started to really get big. My dad is a truck driver, so like, he like, man, I hear it on the radio because I play the satellite radio shit all the time. And it's like, that was dope to me is for my dad to hear it because regardless of my family and what they all say, my mom and dad are like literally like you look at Eddie Murphy Raw and that little sketch beforehand where his parents like, then he said that doo-doo line. like that was my mom and dad. Like, look, this nigga go, you know what I'm saying? I'm an only child, so I'm really just their little best friend. It's the greater family that was like, he ain't gonna be y'all letting that boy curse. And you know what I'm saying? But yeah, my mom and dad are like, they fuck with it heavy. Like, my mom was at my first show ever.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, so let me say that. When I say family, I don't mean my parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they are responsible for what I have going on. But, like, you know, it's the grandparents. You know, my grandfather died thinking that I need to do something better with my life, and that fucked me up. Because I'm like, nigga, you need to do something better with your life, nigga. Oh, that's nigga. Say no.
Your truth, brother. I know.
Get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you want to roast, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
when things are coming and happening like back to back, and you're feeling the heat and feeling that momentum. I want to talk about Run the World because I remember hitting you because I was like, it was the setup. I was like, it felt like a beautiful tee up. It was like, it still allowed you to play in both worlds of, we got to see more CP, but no, I'm still a great actor, still serving, still playing ball.
What I liked about Run the World was that they allowed me to play like a boyfriend and like a sexy, because, you know, we funny and we don't even think about being what this nigga do. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Marvin over here, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, that was never my goal. It's always been like, man, that'd be dope to, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm talking about like, that character's name was Preston. Yeah. And like, my mom's friends was like, "Ooh, Chris is you know what I'm saying?" I'm like, "Oh, damn, auntie," you know what I'm saying?
It's great writing though. It's like a hip hop mogul. It was like it felt
And then to play off of Brescia Webb, who's one of the funniest women. Like, Brescia is like Jim Carrey funny.
Absolutely.
Like, she just don't stop. She's just going crazy, and so you just get a chance to get as wacky with her as you can, but also play in that space. It was just like it was the perfect storm for me to be able to be, you know, just like damn, it was Billy D. Williams in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was really cool.
I wanted to know, you know, sometimes you'll see a comedian that'll make you like step your game up. You know what I'm saying? So like, I remember when I first moved out here, everybody was talking about Clayton. Like, see, you're Clay Thomas. Then it was Tony Baker. You're Tony Baker. Yeah. Then it was fucking Gerard Carmichael. You're Gerard Carmichael. Yeah. And now it's CP. Yeah. Like, you the name that people hear consistently out and about. When I'm out, I remember I came back from doing MacGyver. It's like, what's going on around here? You know what I'm saying? Got some money in my pockets. What's happening in these streets?
This nigga was a celebrity. The first 5 minutes of this nigga said, like, man, I hate when people recognize me.
New money fame.
I've always kept an eye on this nigga. Yeah. Always. Because I was like, I didn't know who you was. And when you got Rush Hour, I was like, who the fuck is this nigga? They giving me the callbacks and everything. Then I see the deadline. Justin Hyde. I'm like, who the fuck? Then I saw him on Key and Peele. Like, this nigga's following me. I'm over here watching this shit I'm watching with my family. Nigga, here this nigga come in the sketch. But it's like, Man, honestly, I think that, to your point, I remember when it was Gerard, I remember when it was Tony, and I was in Detroit when it was Clayton, but I remember Clayton coming back. And if you know Clayton, dog, like, you can't, man, you give Clayton one compliment, and that didn't come back like, well, you know who I am, I'm a king, and I'm also, and it's so, like, him coming back to Detroit, he was just so, like, all right, now how you doing? What's your name? Cool, man. Stay at it. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Stay at it, man. Kelly Cash. Yeah, stay at it. Remember that?
Absolutely.
And so, shout out to Clayton, man. You know, Clayton, one of the people who let me sleep on his couch. Clayton almost got into an accident driving me to Fox to sell my first show.
Shout out
He
to
was
you
like, imagine this. I'm like, yeah, I gotta be at the Fox lot. We in Burbank. I have no idea how LA works. I'm like, yeah, I gotta be there in 25 minutes. He said, Nick, 25 minutes?
Nigga,
What are you doing?
Culver City,
nigga, this nigga, we got in this damn pickup truck he had, nigga. This nigga was driving. He hit somebody, his mirror folded back. He said, nigga, fuck you. I was like, damn. I swear, I was like, wow.
So who's the comedian? Because there's been shows where I've been on shows with you. I've been on shows with Tony Baker. I was like, all right, man, I gotta be a little funny tonight. Because sometimes I don't be feeling like being funny. But when I on shows with certain comedians, I'm like, all right, I can't be the worst nigga tonight. You know, who's some comedians or a comedian when you see them perform, you like, I gotta step it up tonight.
I'm such a fan of Ron Taylor.
Ron Taylor's hilarious.
Now, when I first met Ron Taylor, we both from Detroit. I went on vacation, nigga. I knew I shouldn't went on this damn vacation. I get back 2 weeks off of comedy. What's going on, everybody? CP is here. They're like, yeah. But have you seen Ron Taylor? I'm like, who the fuck is this Q-tip head nigga? This nigga come on there, man, and he's just like, he's funny in a completely different way than I had ever seen. He's funny through vulnerability. He's funny through, you know, like not being what he wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's like, holy shit. Like he's taking his slights and turning them into lights. And so when I peeped that, I was like, holy fuck. I'm like, nigga, I need to be your friend, bro. Like, you know, and so we used to go to a restaurant called Coney Island in Detroit. And we would sit there after the club and we were right. Just right and roast, you know, and then it'd be more people coming. So now, like Jeff Horst would come with us, and then it'd be a guy named Josh Adams from Detroit to come with us, and Darius Bennett would come with us. Wow. And so we all around a table just writing because we could see it in each other. And so then they want to form a group, and I never forget that, like, CP. We're all in a group. I'm like, nigga, we ain't no fucking group, nigga. Nigga, this is golf. Nigga, this ain't basketball.
Right.
And they formed a group, the Motown Laugh Kings, and I was left out. And I remember they used to come through in a full force, little shirts and shit. And I used to be like, man, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I was already in the frat. I'm like, man, the fuck? But yeah, man, like Ron Taylor is one of those guys, man, who his comedy, his personality, his presence is so different from mine that it's like I get a chance to enjoy it unequivocally without feeling threatened or anything. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, to what you're saying, I think that's what made cats like him not corny, because they just embrace and say, well, this is me. And that's appreciated, as opposed to you see cats, I'm like, bro, you're trying to be a CP, you're trying to be a BT, just do your thing.
Exactly.
You're way stronger doing that than trying to be what you think. That's why I actually appreciate your stand-up as well, which is, I think sometimes we only, or at least I've always was always told, like, you gotta always talk about the life. But I can also appreciate Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
He way over there.
Yeah.
And he ain't got no problem staying over there talking about how great cotton is.
Yeah.
And so forth. But so it's nice that you're talking about your imagination, just being open to seeing the world differently. Because as you mentioned with Craig Smith, I'm like, how did he come up with that analogy?
Yeah.
What made him go way over that? And they quick. Y'all quick. I'm like, I appreciate, so I can appreciate what you saw in Ron. I appreciate within you guys your different angles.
Well, we got a game, but before we get to this game, do you smoke weed or do mushrooms? Because I be thinking about your jokes sometimes. I'm like, it got to be some sort of substance that he's using.
So the weed helps you to rant. The weed helps you to I look at it like, remember DuckTales? Ooh, where they was running and the floor was falling out and they had to run before the floor fell out. Weed makes the floor come up for me. So as I walk, the floor just comes up with the weed. The shrooms, every now and then I'll take some shrooms because I'm scared to mess my brain up, right? I'm scared to get too sensitive and realize something and then never want to play in that space again. So the shrooms not really so much, but the weed for sure. And my wife be like, you talk too much when you're on the weed. I do, because the more words are coming, right? But that's it, man. I don't drink. I might shrooms every now and then. I smoke weed, bro, a little bit every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a little joint, maybe a joint and a half a day. And that's in the whole 24 hours. But I do think that having those receptors firing off in my brain about, you know, whatever it's doing something for sure.
Yeah.
The Reggie Bo, when because we're right on what is the antithesis for this character, and what do you see for Reggie Bo?
Man, so
because for you to take all your hilariousness and also have as a puppeteer, and I'm also writing, and it's like it's a lot of different worlds you're living in. But Reggie Bo is
an escape for me. Reggie Bo is like the sawdust, right? It's like the stuff that I don't know what to do with. Right. Shit that I can't say because I don't want to get canceled, or because I'm married. I can't say about, you know, women but like Reggie Bo is like something anonymous for me. And you've been around me doing Reggie Bo where it's like it's not even me no more. Like Reggie Bo killed BT one time. You know what I'm saying?
It killed me a few times.
Yeah.
Is the puppet?
Yeah.
Reggie Bo's
I've never seen you actually do it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I mean, him and CT have a
whole series.
A whole series where Reggie Bo just doing stuff, and it is hilarious.
It's on YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
Reggie Bo is a puppet.
This is like my first. This is like back in 2018. We started doing this when I was on that CBS holding deal. I was going with TT doing this, and you're talking about 300,000 and 400,000 views.
Yes.
On videos.
Yeah.
So then I start selling merch. Then I'm selling Reggie Bo shirts and hats and socks, and it's like a whole nother world than CP.
Reggie Bo's he's weed, but he a pound.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So why you stopped doing it?
So I sold it to TBS.
The TBS.
TBS,
Okay.
yeah. And we did a pilot, and it was a horrible situation with this pilot because I didn't understand how much power I had at the time. And so casting it was a crazy story I want to tell y'all. I can't explain it, bro. Like, I don't know how I know how to puppeteer, and I've been with the best puppeteers in the world because of Reggie Bo. So like Elmo hit my phone like, yo, you're self-taught, huh? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I could tell I'm self-taught. Jim Henson called me on Christmas one year. Like, we want to talk to you about what you're doing with this puppet. Because it looked like a Muppet, and it's doing its fucking bitches, and it's doing all this shit, and it can't do that.
You mean Jim Henson like son?
No, Jim Henson, the company.
Oh, the company. I'm about to say, this nigga died.
No,
He dead.
He been dead a long time.
He been dead a while.
But like, and so I went to Jim Henson company on La Brea, I think it was. They got the big frog on the roof. And all the Fraggle Rocks, all the Emmys. I'm sitting there with my puppet, and they're basically like, look, this is how it's gonna go. And so they just put me on in that world. And I've done a few other puppet projects. People would never even know it was me because I was literally under the puppet. But yeah, I worked with some of the Sesame Street people, like being self-taught, doing that shit for my daughter, making her laugh, and then fucking crazy.
Wow, I did not know any of that, bro.
And so like that, you know, I made a little money fucking with Reggie Bo, you know, but
he has like his own following.
Yeah, like
wow.
I'm like, a pound to the side of CP.
Wow,
to the point where they be like, yeah, where's Reggie Bo? And I be like, nigga, I'm doing stand-up.
You ever thought about collabing them, like doing them together on the show? Like,
I have done it before, but the setup has to be perfect. I did it at this little black box in Detroit where they had it upstairs with a curtain and I could go upstairs and do it, and they had the spotlight on it. But once you sell it, the IP is caught up in a weird purgatory situation. So that's why I took it to YouTube, and that's why I rebranded it with I'm a Pound and all of that.
So on in the stand-up space, so we talked about your mental for roasting. I feel like the dynamic for the imagination adjacent to reality is also your style for how you write in general, but the material is like so amazingly crafted. How do you decide how far you're gonna go with a bit? How do you decide the commitment? Because you'll be in a bit. You'll be in one conceptual bit with these high laughs per minute, all these plugs, all these act outs.
Tagged up, punched
Punched up,
Super
and it
tags.
might be 25, a 30-minute bit.
Because, man, bro, honestly, it's that thing where you ever see somebody who could freestyle rap real good without saying nothing gay?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Now, you ain't got to be gay, but you be like, bite a nigga did. Oh, shit, I ain't that ain't what I meant to say. You know what I'm saying? Because, right? Because what happens is, a lot of times, your mouth can move faster than your brain. And that's okay if you trust it. If you trust what your mouth can say, if you trust what you're gonna say, you can let yourself freestyle. And that's what I noticed what these rappers do. It's like, they can just be going because they kind of trust what they're gonna say, right? I think that like I trust how I'm thinking and I just go. Like I don't second guess it at all. And when it come down to a bit that I feel like I've squozed all of the juice out of it, a lot of times, bro, I'm saying it in my head all day and I'm practicing it all day in my mind because I'm excited to say it. You know, I'll be excited to say the shit. So like, I can't wait to get to the stage to try it out. So a lot of times the bits feel fleshed out because by the time I'm saying it on stage, I didn't practice the shit in my head and I didn't drive in. You know how many times I bust out laughing and my wife be like, "What?" I be like, "You don't even want to know." You know what I'm saying? You don't even want to know what the fuck I'm thinking about. But it's like that is my style. I don't want to say it until I'm confident in it. And I'm just confident in a lot of the shit that I say. It's a lot of shit that I don't say. You know, I got that joke about my cousin, right? Yes. That joke is 11.
Brilliant.
That joke is 11 years old.
Wow.
What? Yes, that joke is 11 years old. The first time I told it, man, look, and I tell all my young homies this, young comics, your arsenal of jokes is like your wardrobe, right? It's yours. I have like 400 jokes. Some of them are too big for me right now. And I got to get a little bigger. I got to grow to be able to fit that joke. Right? I have to be the person who can tell that. You can't just tell everything that you know. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes motherfuckers be like, who you think you are?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to fit that material at the perfect time. And so like that joke, I wrote it so long ago. And I went back and revisited. Like, man, I'm a way better comedian now. I could fill these sleeves in real good. I could put this bitch on now and really rock it, right? 11 years old, bro.
That is hilarious because I know sometimes, like, especially because of LA, like I'll have bits where it's like, this is a really chunky bit. I know it work, but LA, I don't want to keep doing this joke in LA. It's for a special. I'll sit over there. And then when it's time to film, then you see it. Or I have bits where it's like, this joke really only works if you've been watching me for 15 or 20 minutes.
Right.
It's like if I do it, if I showcase with this, I'm like, wait, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how many, that's a long joke for it to be, you've had it this whole time and it never saw it.
And it wasn't that long back then, right? I was hitting the points quick. I didn't know how to breathe it out, right? I have a joke about breastfeeding, right? Where I can't tell that joke unless I have 20 minutes to lead me into it so that the audience can trust me enough to say something so outlandish.
Yes.
Because they will turn on me if I've done it. I've tried to, I felt like I was losing the crowd. I was in Dayton, Ohio. I'm like, hey, dick feeding. And they was like, and this lady jumped up and tried to fight me. She tried to, listen, this lady did a swim move on the security like she was Sean Merriman. Like I was like, get her, tackle the bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be, like we have to be, you gotta be careful about doing material that you have not earned the trust for. And nobody gonna tell you that. They just gonna say that wasn't a good job or they not. But really what it is you have to get them on your side to really get into your shit for real. So sometimes you gotta come out and bullshit, couple jabs, and then you gotta start swinging for real. But if you come out there swinging with, hey man, cause you fuck around and miss, somebody gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that
I know.
oh, trust me. You know what I'm saying?
Why you say that? Why you say that?
I'll do a gay joke or something like gay video game players, and I've been on stage for 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're like, who is this?
This nigga what? Nigga like, huh? No.
Yes.
I've been there.
Because you go full commitment. Yeah. You have big act outs and full commitment.
I do, and then sometimes I just have certain jokes that I want to do. And so let's say you do Crack 'em Up Thursdays, and you got 7 minutes. You're like, nigga, I'm trying this joke tonight.
Right.
And I'm going to be on stage for 7 minutes. But like you said, that ain't enough time to build up to
lead
something.
into that kind of material. So like really, cats like us who are on the road, you going to do it on the road, right? And so a lot of times that's where it gets honed at. And then you come back to LA, and LA, I always say this, LA is for the show. It ain't just about show business. This is the showcase city.
For sure.
If the whole game is show business, New York and LA are the show. Everywhere else is just business. Atlanta's business. Right? Chicago's business. You know what I'm saying? Like LA and New York are about the show. Right? New York is more or less the gym, the dojo, whatever you want to call it, because you're going to be working out so much. But LA is like, nigga, have your shit ready to go. This is not an open mic city like that. Like, and that's why a lot of open micers stay open micers, because, nigga, you're not ready for real. And that's okay, because LA is still a city. And you got to go in whatever city you in and practice and get your shit up. But just know that you're not going to be seeing the results that you see from a Justin Hires, a BT, a London, unless you have the show ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you're an open micer, bro, you're not moving the needle for real. You're just practicing. And that's cool. But you got to be ready for the show.
Right.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
To what not to cut you off, this is real quick. But to what you're saying, shout out to David Arnold. But he talking about because I remember early on saying that same thing, which is sometimes we got to grow into these jokes. We got them, but whether that's the amount of stage time, not really having a clear voice. And there have been jokes like you pull out the bag, you be like, oh, now I'm ready. I couldn't talk about relationships the way I do now. Then I wasn't even got to live some life.
But you had that opinion about it. You were you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a good point, man.
Go ahead.
We got a game on here.
Okay,
Let's get it.
We got a game on here.
I got time now. You know what I'm saying? Right.
I definitely want to do this game with you. Kill it or let live. All right. Kill it or let live. I'm going to throw out a topic. You're going to say whether we should kill it, you're not messing with it, or let it live. It's all good.
Okay.
Kill it or let live. Having 100 million followers on every social media platform, but you got to participate in a Diddy party.
Kill it, nigga. Kill it.
On every platform. You selling our shows. You selling our
Look at this nigga.
He's waiting for you.
You know what's crazy, bro? You might remember this. That show that CT almost crashed his car for me to sell was my first show I ever sold, and I attached Diddy to it.
What? Speak on it.
This nigga so crazy. Speak on it.
Go ahead.
Listen. So I have a new special coming out. It's called Cigarettes. I don't know if y'all seen my cigarette set. Have you seen my cigarette set?
Absolutely.
And so I'm about to film it. I can't tell y'all where or when, but it's gonna get filmed very soon. And I hate cigarettes, right? Just know that going into this story, I hate cigarettes. All right, so I have a show called Dexter Elementary, right? And we end up changing it to Brightmoor Elementary, but those are the two neighborhoods that I'm from, Dexter and Brightmoor. And so, in Detroit. And so, the show was essentially gonna be a black South Park. Right?
I remember that. I remember the article about that.
And so what happens is, I'm coming off of, I did the whole first season of Empire, right? And what I learned is that these niggas, I'm on set. It's music producers on set because they're writing songs to sell songs after the episodes, right? So like Drip Drop and What Is Love. Like when the episode go off, credits roll, on the screen, go to Apple Music and you could buy the song. Now imagine if The Simpsons would have released Lisa, It's Your Birthday as a downloadable song. It's about 7 million Lisas. All you need is the Lisas.
Yeah.
And the motherfuckers who fuck with them. All you need is Lisas. And it would have went quadruple diamond platinum, right? So I'm writing this show, and right before I pitch it, I said, you know what? I'm coming off of Empire. We need, just in case the fucking the theme song go crazy, just in case, you know, we want to do a rap on here or something, I want producers, because I want to be able to sell this music, because that's this extra money on top of everything, and it's a different element, and Empire was huge at the time, right? So one of the producers was like, yeah, we could take this to Diddy and talk to Diddy about it. I'm like, hell yeah, back then, like, nigga, it's Diddy. Fuck yeah, why not, right? Yeah. I would let it go to a Diddy party, right? This is back then, right?
We gonna clip that.
Let it go to a Diddy party. And so they put me with one of his handlers, right? A lady named Sarah. And we have to have a meeting with her before I meet with him. It's like, if it's worth his time, right? And so me and my writing partner went, and it's her and it's this Asian young lady, barely speaks any English. This is her first week in LA. She went on to be the Asian alien in Guardians of the Galaxy with the little shit.
Oh, wow.
Shit, yeah. On her hair. Her name was like Ping or something like that. Anyway, she's trying to, I guess, meet with some people too. And so we're all sitting there. Sarah hands me a cigarette. You smoke cigarettes? I was like, no. Yeah, you do. Here, I'm like, oh shit. So the idea is, right? And so basically they're vetting me to see if I'm Diddy meeting material or whatever, right? So we didn't hear back for like a week. I'm like, fuck it, we still got to pitch the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll figure out a producer later, right? We go to FX. We pitch the show, they buy it in a room. First time this ever happened for a lot of my partners, but I knew, like, dog, I'm killing this pitch, and I know how to get them excited. I know how to talk money talk to them, right? They geeked. Yes, we love it. Blah, 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 blah. We get to my manager at the time, his office, and he wasn't really my manager, but he's my manager. That's my homeboy. He was a huge manager in the business, but he just hadn't signed me yet. So we ringing the bell. We sold the show. CP from Detroit. I sold the show, right? All of a sudden, they get a call. It's Diddy, right? Now he want to meet, but he don't know we sold the show. So I'm like, well, we don't need him now. They're like, nah, you don't blow Diddy off.
I let it go.
You go take that meeting, pitch it to him. Don't tell him you sold it. Just pitch it to him. And if he likes it, then we can attach him as if we're going to sell it. The worst advice ever. We go to the studio. It's kind of like this, but the whole wall is glass. Me and my partner sitting in there. We got the little pitch poster. Diddy in there in the full studio session. Right? The whole time I'm sitting there watching, like, damn, I can't even hear the music because it's like soundproof. But I mean, that motherfucker, like, I can hear it because I can see him. Right?
Ciroc bottles and baby oil.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. Ciroc bottles with baby oil in them, whatever. So anyway, so he comes into the room. What's up? How y'all doing? You know, my name is Diddy, Sean. You feel me? I'm like, holy
That's
shit.
actually pretty. You're in the key.
Yeah.
I don't know if you. I guess I didn't know you do voices.
A little bit.
That's the key. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. I'm listening.
And so I'm pitching to him. Yeah, I like that, and I can see it too. He take out some weed, spark up a joint. I ain't gonna lie, Playboy, you got me going with this one. I like this shit a lot. It's the culture. You a good dude. I like how you. I'm like, oh, this nigga fucking with my shit, right? We dapping up. I'm like, this nigga cool than the motherfucker. About a week goes by, like, cool.
He's like, if you could just pull down your trousers. You could just pull down your trousers.
So
we can wrap this meeting.
He's a wild card.
This nigga locked up. He's not gonna let it go. And so can you nut on my nipple? No, but and so we leaving. I say, my niggas always the treat when the real niggas meet. He said, God damn, I like that, Playboy. Always a treat when the real niggas meet. I fuck with that. Great meeting. I say, all right, cool, let's wait about 3 or 4 days and then give him the call. Be like, we sold it, right? He think we sold it because of him.
Right. That makes sense.
Because y'all got me on it. Of course y'all sold it. Of course y'all did, Playboy. Y'all got me on it. Okay, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We sold it. He like, all right, cool. I call FX. I swear to God, they're like, what have you done? Because we didn't tell them We had an internal meeting about attaching Diddy.
Cause they gotta write him a check now.
They gotta write him a fucking check. They're like, what have you done? No, it was like a nigga said Candyman in the mirror 5 times. It was like, what have you done? No.
Anybody but
No. I'm like, they're like, no, I can't believe you. I'm like, yeah, we already did that. And so he comes in and takes over to the point where it's 6 months just to do his contract.
Dang.
Cause he wants everything.
Yeah.
He wanted everything. We getting like 90 bands for the script. He want all of it.
Draws too.
Nigga, come on, man. Look at this. He gonna get me fucked. He gonna tell his story. Y'all ever see me story? Man, Diddy. Listen. So, the Deadline article comes out. It's about me and Diddy. Diddy got a new show coming out. This little kid is writing it. Like, nigga, that's not even the case. Nigga, it's my show. This nigga's gonna do the music. Deadline come out. Diddy. NCP. Diddy over here. NCP. And I'm like, damn, I don't like this.
Oh wow.
But it's like, fuck it. I'm gonna get my little bread, whatever, write the script. FX is checked out. But they already did the contract, but they like, nigga, if I knew what I knew now, I could have told, oh, this shit ain't gonna never see the air. Like they're not gonna let this come out because they don't want to be in business with this nigga because they know. Like they know, nigga. These are the top executives. They know exactly what the fuck is going on.
Oh wow.
And they probably looking at me like, you little baby oil bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Baby oil bitch.
So I'm like, I have no contact with Diddy once the contract is signed. Does not hit me up. I go to the Pacquiao and Floyd fight. My homies with me. They like, nigga, Diddy having a party, nigga. Don't y'all got a show together? Let's get up, nigga. I'm like, nigga, I don't know this nigga like that, And I'm mad at this nigga Diddy. Man, fuck Diddy, man. This nigga don't never hit me up, nigga, never. Mind you, thank God. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So the show, I'm talking about like, it gets, they don't pick it up. We turn it into pilot. The pilot is dope too. It's so funny. These little kids, I got like animated like renderings. Like the animation was out cold. Like it's all it just doesn't go because this nigga, his presence inside of this circle like ruined it. It fucking ruined it. And that was my first intro to All Money Ain't Good Money and all select like there is a hierarchy within this Hollywood world. I was outside looking in still. There's a hierarchy in here where like I didn't understand that the real feat is that I sold the show from Detroit, green as fuck, in the room. They ready to make me a star. Me listening to my inner voice. I'm lucky. I need to sweeten the pot. Make sure that I ruined it trying to make it bigger. They was like, nigga, we're gonna make you a star. Like we see it in you. You're
FX too, and they knocked out some heaters.
Bro, they wanted something to pair with Archer. They wanted a black Family Guy, South Park, boondocky kind of situation to come right on after Archer. We had a time slot and everything.
Oh wow.
Damn.
And it's like, nah, we good. And so, and then, Diddy ruined it and then danced the fuck away with the bread, and I never heard from him or them again.
What'd you learn from that?
I learned that particular time, I learned that all celebrities not good celebrities. I learned that I need to take a second look at who I am.
For how you gonna approach it?
Well, no, just like, like these people saw it in me. And I'm trying to see it in this nigga.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that's like saying like, that's like meeting a girl and y'all feeling each other and it's cool. And she be like, yeah, this is my fat homegirl. I think y'all ought to be perfect for each other. You like, bitch, I thought we was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want this big bitch.
Right.
I thought we was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want me? I mean, she told me you was cool.
I thought we were gonna have a good time.
She told me you was cool. You know what I'm saying? And so I learned a valuable lesson in that. Then the next show with the Reggie Bush shows where I learned that as an executive producer, I have to stop being so nice to these white folks and really say what I want and mean what I say and really do it. Yeah. Because they came into it and took over. And I was like, and so the cast wasn't what I wanted, not knowing that I could have been like, no, I want him. And that would have been it. They were like, no, you know what we think you should do? This guy. And I'm like, yeah, fuck, I'm trying to get paid. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of these people. I got to get paid, so fuck it.
Right.
Meanwhile, the perfect mix of my motherfuckers who could have been around me, I didn't do that.
See, that's how they played me on Half Baked too. Same way.
I was gonna say you just had made an interesting point about the you had said something about the pitching and the show getting made.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he kind of. Well, he answered that one, but that is something I was thinking about because you talked about how you had sold 3 or 4 shows, and I was wanted to know like how come or why did you think those shows didn't move forward?
Different reasons, right?
Yeah.
The Reggie Bush show, I wanted TK Kirkland to play my dad.
Okay.
He didn't kill the audition, but I don't give a fuck, nigga, because that's who I want to play my dad. This audition has nothing to do with what I see in him.
Right.
Yeah. But they, the powers that be, were like, we like Ari Spears. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck do y'all? I don't got nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? But I knew who Ari Spears was. I'm like, fuck, that nigga cool, I guess. TK called me like, nigga, I give you 100 bands right now in a duffel bag.
To play your dad.
To play my dad. Because he was like, you know, the industry has been trying to blackball me for that Eddie Murphy shit, fucking with you, having a resurgence in what I want to do can change my career and my life. Because you're the young hot nigga and the executives. Like, I didn't really catch popularity with my peers until later on in the years.
Yeah, you was industry hot first.
But with the executives, it was, have you heard about this guy CP? And so like, he like, I need you, bro. And I'm like, nigga, I wish I could help you, bro.
Breakthrough start to get
exactly.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I'm like, I wish I could help you. Now looking back, I'd have been like, nigga, give me the 100 bands. I'll go in there and be like, listen, shut the fuck up, everybody. My dad is TK Kirkland, and that's how it's gonna be. And they'd have been like, oh, for sure. Nothing.
Quentin Brunson basically did that with Abbott Elementary. They wanted different cast members, and she's like, nah, I want these people.
Yeah, and look at it now.
And then also too, sometimes, you know, what I realize is that I know a lot of talented actors, they don't necessarily kill the auditions, but give them some time to digest that material, and they out of here.
Yeah.
Because guess what? As actors, we get jaded and we stop being invested in these auditions. Bro, remember early on, you would do an audition, and you'd be like, you in the car like, I'm probably buying me a Benz first. And then hook mom up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you like, cause in your mind, you were so invested in every role. After a while, it started being like, what's the size? Let's do this.
Oh yeah. I was just talking about when you was talking to your doctor, I was talking about that. Yeah. Kill it or let live. Hooking up with a white woman on Juneteenth.
Oh, I thought you would say or.
No, ain't no or, goddammit. Hooking up with a white woman on Juneteenth.
If I wasn't married.
If you wasn't married, sure.
I'm gonna let it live. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. This for all my niggas in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? This for all the slaves who didn't make it. Emmett Till, who whistled at the wall. I'm about to take this white bitch down through there. Down through there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, kill it or let live. People listening to music in public spaces without headphones.
Man, listen. One of them big ass motorcycles rolled by me the other day. Talking some boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh shit! I turned my little shit down. Like, nigga, you got it. You got it. It's really what you listening to. That's how I feel. So let that live, man. Fuck it. You know
I respect that. That is a good point. Okay, kill it or let live. Eating ass right after she's left the gym. Your wife. It don't gotta be your wife.
Let it live.
Come on, man.
No, man. No.
That's all mine right there. Nigga,
I need to grow up, man.
that would be like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, bring me that little carne asada. My motherfucker be like, God damn it. God damn right.
Okay.
The gray leggings with the little lake spot.
Yeah.
Okay, kill it or let live. You get to experience. Okay, kill it or let live. You get to experience time travel, but you only get to explore slavery.
So he gets to come back from this?
Yeah, you get to come if you make it back.
Like if they can't, like every night I come back.
I know.
If you make it back.
Man, listen, can I tell you something?
Time
First of all,
travel, and you didn't enter time travel.
I'm gonna let that live. Cause I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna be doing all kind of Drake verses and shit. They gonna be like, this nigga can spit. He can spit. Just hold on, we're going home. They be like, this nigga.
All on the
Just
plantation.
hold on, we're going home. That'd be a new Negro spiritual. They better feel going home. I'm gonna be a legend, nigga. What?
That's a good angle.
All right, kill it or let live. Kill it or let live. Starring in movies for the rest of your life, but they will only be seen on Tubi.
So stupid.
Who wrote these goddamn?
I did it.
Look, so I'm gonna let it live, man, because y'all saw Damascus. Right? Mm-hmm. Martin went over there. It's like, bro, who you are over there, it matters. So, nigga, I'll fuck around and turn Tubi into HBO.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you can with what you got.
It is.
All right, this is the last. I think this is the last one.
I like this game.
You like it? Oh, good. Oh, I got two more. Kill it or let live. You meet your celebrity crush. She gonna let you smash, but a coochie stink.
Kill it.
Gotta kill that.
Kill it, man.
Even no.
No.
Who your crush? Who your celebrity crush?
I don't want to talk about it.
It's still time.
But kill it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say kill it. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna say kill it.
This is my last one. I'm only gonna say this because I mean because I saw your special last night is why I mentioned the first one about the eating ass. Just think you was talking about washing your ass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But here's the last one. Kill it or let live. You're the richest man in the world.
Let it live.
We ain't done. You're the richest man in the world, but you can only eat using your booty hole. You got to grab it with your butt cheeks too.
Does my ass have teeth?
No. You got to gum it.
You gotta gum it. It's fucking ass nigga.
Here's what I imagine, right?
Yeah, let's say this angle.
I'm rich as fuck, okay?
You rich as fuck.
I'm at a party, okay? We're talking. Exactly. My man come around with the little caviar.
Yeah.
He prepares it. You know, he got the little thing. Right. And so my whole thing is it. Why are they like the way they are? Those are good. 2 more, please. 2 more. Those are delicious.
Now, to eat these, would you pull your pants down some, or do you have one of them pockets that open? You know, those
Like a little
flaps that
flap,
open?
like a baby.
Listen. I am a man with class. I go to a tailor. I get the inside of the back of my jean pockets taken out. So like the jean pocket's still there, but the inside is gone.
It's just like a little.
So when I reach for the wallet, that's whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And so I got man. I'm too rich. My breath smells amazing. I never eat. Okay.
Teeth are immaculate.
Oh man.
Hold on, only because of CPL. Last one. We got another game called Marry, Screw, Kill.
This nigga.
Marry, Screw, Kill. Marry, fuck, kill. Right.
Right.
You got Whoopi Goldberg, Keke Palmer, and Viola Davis.
Who the richest one?
Who's the
So
rich?
it's gotta be either Whoopi or
I would say
Viola.
Whoopi.
What Whoopi?
Viola. I would say
she got that young bread. She got Disney money.
that's true, but
Who do, Keke?
but
Yeah.
Whoopi been on The View for
Whoopi
20
been on
years.
Ted Danson.
That's Disney money too, and there's ABC.
Yeah. So I'm probably marry the richest one, which is probably Whoopi.
Okay.
But I'm gonna treat her like Mr. did. You know what I'm saying? And color purple. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, you know, I'm not very nice. So then who could be my Suge Avery? Kiki. Kiki be my Suge Avery. Suge coming over. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, Viola gotta go. I'm sorry. And I love Viola Davis. But that shit she did with Michelle Obama's mouth.
Oh.
Oh yeah, gotta go. All right,
That's a good enough reason.
all right, I'm done. I'm done with my foolishness.
So I got 2 top 5s. You choose. I got top 5 Detroit comics or top 5 comedy specials.
Let's go top 5 comedy specials.
Okay.
So, for me, it's Raw. Eddie Murphy Raw.
I love Raw.
It's Tommy Davidson, Illin in Philly.
Illin in Philly is fucking
Cat with soda.
Goddamn cat with that soda.
Bruh. When he said the white dude eating cornbread turned black, so I tell the guy, either you invest or you step off. So I'm chilling, right? Motherfucker tell me. Man, okay, so those are really my so then you got Richard Pryor, not Live on the Sunset Strip, but the one where he's talking about the monkey and the dog.
That's the
Long Beach
the first
Terrace?
one. Long Beach one, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that
I
hold
love
up
that.
too.
Oh my god,
That hold up. You can watch that right now and still laugh out loud.
Now it gets difficult. Oh, Delirious is in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw Delirious in there, and then I'm gonna take Delirious out because I only want one from each person. So I will take Killing Me Softly, Dave Chappelle.
Ooh,
Okay.
that used to be my shit.
And
Killing Me
then-
Softly is first or second?
First.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will have to take probably I Might Need Security.
Ooh,
That's another good one.
That's a strong.
I watched that last year I was in Dubai and they don't have like no cable or nothing like that. But on YouTube I was watching that in Dubai last year.
And that was dope. I love that special. And then of course honorable mentions, You So Crazy.
Ooh, that's my favorite shot special.
I do like the way that was shot.
Yeah.
I
That
was
love the way it was
beautiful,
shot. Crazy, deranged.
A lot of quotables on there.
Why
classic.
Raw over Delirious? Because it's Raw over Delirious for me also. But
This
why,
is when I got introduced.
Gotcha.
You know, and I think that Delirious is something about you get more and more comfortable as you go. So for me, Raw, he was in a different headspace. Like he had no questions about who he was.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just, you know, little shit he would do. Like when he ripped his shirt open, he kind of gave the bitches time to scream. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, you know,
off me.
Yeah, the fuck off me, the fuck off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just big business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Raw's
I
a
like
perfect special.
I like the first Ninja Turtles, but part 2 they had got it right.
I'm about to say, yeah, number 2 my favorite.
Number 2, they was with Kenji and jumping and all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just feel like when you that re-up is always, you know what I'm saying, something. And it was his last special.
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
All right, my last one, bro, and I'm Dunzo Rapunzo. If you can see it career-wise, and it's everything that you want it to be, you're killing it in every facet, what does it look like? Is it producing? Are you writing? Are you starring? What's happening? How big you want the venues to be?
Yeah, I am. I'm starring blockbuster movies. Hilarious type of. The whole family can go see it. Household name shit. Arenas, right? But I like theaters better than I like arenas, to be honest with you. I don't like feeling that small in a space. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I'm about to do some arenas in a couple months with Bert Kreisler. Shout out to Bert.
Oh, shout out to Bert, man.
Shout out to Bert, man.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Damn, man. Hey, I'm gonna holler at you about Bert, because we both from St. Pete and Tampa.
Oh,
He
for
from
real?
Tampa, I'm from St. Pete.
I love Tampa, bro.
Yeah, and so I'm a huge fan of Bert. He don't know me, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I would want him to do this show.
I'm gonna tell him about you.
Yeah,
Bert,
hell yeah,
Bert,
man. I
Bert.
love
Have
Bert,
you done
bro.
the round in the arena yet?
No. No, but I know you. I've seen you on hella arenas, whether it's with Matt, whether it's with Nate.
Yeah, it'll feel different. Okay, it feels smaller.
Okay,
if you feel it's like, oh shit, this is a big ass room.
Yeah. Okay.
But keep going.
I did a theater with Corey Holcomb in Chicago one time. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Just like 3,200 people. You know what I'm saying? Quaint. You know what I'm saying?
Starring in movies, arenas,
producing and directing. Producing is easy. Producing is just lending a hand wherever you can. You know what I'm saying? You know, directing though is we're all in my mind and I'm trying to help us land it all. You know what I'm saying? So that's different. You know, I went to school to direct. I just haven't did it yet. So yeah, directing, acting, blockbuster movies, and stand up at the highest level. I don't want to quit stand up. I want to be like Kevin Hart, where I just keep doing it and force my business to mute my comedy, because that's what I feel like Kev is doing. Like how can you having a Chase Bank Sapphire card deal along with fucking Verizon is better than a titty joke for me. It's like, I don't give a fuck what you niggas think.
Right.
I'm gonna have to be funny in this box to get this money. The nigga's a billionaire. Like, dog, shit ain't funny when you a billionaire. Matter of fact, nigga, I'm gonna do the first Angry special. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Hey man, that's what it is, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everybody that's been checking in with us on YouTube. I've been your host, Justin Hyers.
London Brown.
BT Kingsley, man. Make sure you follow CP everywhere at Comedian CP.
At Comedian CP, all one word. I don't know why, but CP means child porn, and if you type it in by itself, they will flag you. And I don't understand what that's about.
Yeah.
I need to start correcting that. We've been your host. I know I'm going to toss it to y'all, so that's why I say I've been your host, because I know we all going to say our name.
Yeah.
But we've been your host.
Yeah.
Justin Hyers.
London Brown.
BT Kingsley.
And I've been your guest. Comedian CP.
CP, everybody.
Yeah,
baby.
A lot of game, man.
Yeah. That was a great episode right there.
I will say that, man. These guests, y'all been dropping some stuff.